The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown football. It's more than just a game.
Cedartown Bulldogs have the football back.
Commitment.
He's going to run it. He's going to make it.
Sportsmanship.
Touchdown Cedartown. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch.
Tradition.
Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. And everybody is running out onto the field.
Cedartown High School football is on the air.
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs football here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340, the Big Double A. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and Facebook Live. And now let's head down to the field for all the action of Cedartown Bulldog football here on the Big Double A.
Welcome back to Callaway Stadium as we're just a couple of minutes away from kickoff of this scrimmage. Finally, an hour and a half delay, and we're about to kick things off here for the scrimmage. Guys, Sam Branch, I think, he's been keeping us abreast of what's been going on down there on the sideline. Sam, finally glad to get this thing going, hopefully, here in the next couple of minutes.
Finally, we rain delayed from 6 to 6:30, then we went to 7, and then we moved it to 7:30. The officials had already made a decision. We were going to make a decision at 7:30. We were going to play football here, or they were going to move the game to Troup County's indoor facility, and it would be a team-only event. No parents, no spectators, no media. Thankfully, it looks like the officials have made the decision that the weather is moving out of the area, although it is still raining down here. But thankfully, the dangerous stuff, the thunder and the lightning, moving out of the area, and we're hopefully going to get ready to play some football here in the next, on the clock, Andrew, it says a little less than 90 seconds, even though both teams are still waiting to come out onto the field. Now, Troup County has started to come out of the bottom of the stands there here at Callaway Stadium. We're waiting for the Dogs to make their way to the field, ready for kickoff.
Yeah, I believe the home locker room is below the home stands, and that's where the team will be coming out of. And Cedartown, I think they're either on the buses or they're underneath the bleachers over there. But we're just a few moments away from kickoff here. After that rain coming through, and Sam, you mentioned it's still raining down there. Has the temperature dropped any? Is it still kind of humid out there? What's it like?
Believe it or not, the temperature is actually great. No humidity at all down here on the field right now. I think because it's just so late in the evening, hopefully those temperatures have cooled down. They're going to stay down because we won't have any type of sun coming out. And here comes the Troup County Tigers out of the bottom, you're right, the bottom there of Callaway Stadium. And so the home team taking the field, and here come your 2025 Cedartown Bulldogs onto the field.
Yeah, they got the American flag and the number 55 flag to lead the way. And they're heading to the sidelines, and they're going to do, I guess, some on-field warm-ups. Joe and Frank finally about ready to get this thing kicked off.
I'm ready for it. I've been ready for some football since last November.
When you're a football player, you just can't stand these delays.
No.
Because you are ready to play, and then they say, wait. And so I think the football players are ready to go.
It looks like Troup's quarterback's going to be number 2, Bryson Edwards. He's wearing the red jersey over his navy blue jersey. They're navy blue and gold, very similar to Michigan. I mean, almost the same colors. And they've got the same helmet. Cedartown in their white jersey tops with the silver breeches and the silver helmets. Black letters, Cedartown on the top.
You're saying that's navy blue and not black?
Yes.
Oh, that's navy blue.
It's almost, it's a little lighter than the navy blue that Georgia Tech wears. Georgia Tech looks like it's black.
Yeah.
Now, some have gold, some have gold pants, some have the navy blue pants. Of course, Cedartown with their silver breeches and the white away jerseys.
Okay, there'll be no kickoffs. It looks like Cedartown's going to start on offense on the 30-yard line.
Probably going to try to get as much of this game in case we do have some additional delays ahead. And I know that Sam was mentioning, too, that one thing we did not want to do is have to do this game on the inside with no fans. I know that both teams are ready to play in front of fans. So I think we're ready to go. Ball will be on the 30-yard line.
Number 6 for the Dogs is running back, and that is Jacoby Dorsey. We got center is number 53, it looks like.
Tyler
Number
Wade.
59. Number 59, maybe.
Jaden Dowda. All right, Wyatt Mosley lines up in the shotgun. We've got 2 receivers out to his right, 1 man out to his left. Number 6, Jacoby Dorsey, is set up in the backfield as the running back. And there's the snap, and we're underway. We fire it out here to the flat. Number 4 has it.
Rohan Kent. No, not
Ty
number 4.
Dulaney.
No, that's Ty Dulaney. Rohan Kent was the wide receiver, but Dulaney came over and made that catch.
Picked up 8 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 38-yard line. I see Coach has his play list rolled up, and he's rolling it up, rolling it out, rolling it up, rolling it out. All right, we got a tight wing to the right, 2 men out to the left, and we're going to have a motion on the inside backer there because he rotated his shoulders and didn't come set. He's going to go out, and a replacement will come in. Jaden Johnson comes in the game. 5-yard penalty is going to back it up to the 33. It'll still be 2nd down. 2nd down instead of 2, it'll be 2nd down and 8. 7. All right. We have 2 receivers out to his left. Mosley in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to the tailback. He's going to get it up to the 35-yard line.
Jacoby Dorsey, number 6, taking the ball.
Going to mark it just short of the 35, 34 3/4. We'll go ahead and give him that extra quarter there, Joe.
It's 3rd down and 5.
All right, number 23, Rohan Kent comes in. And Ty Dulaney. And Wyatt runs all the way over to the sideline to get the play, and now he's back on the field. Wyatt's just a junior. That first pass he threw was a good-looking pass. All right.
Delay a game, or did we call out?
Delay a game.
Yeah.
Delay of game on the offense.
Shot himself in the foot twice on this
3rd down and 10.
first drive. No snap penalties. One was illegal motion, and now delay a game.
Chris Johnson heads to the sideline, and number 3, Jalen Johnson, the junior, will come in there to play wide receiver.
All right, now it's 3rd down and 10.
Play clock down to 6, and there's a lightning strike. Hopefully that will not delay play.
All right, Mosley in the shotgun. Throws it out here to number 4. He's got some blockers. Oh, he got it across the 35 and was hit hard and knocked down at the 37-yard line. So that'll be 4th down.
And about 2.
2.
2 and a foot. 2 yards and a foot. It looks like.
Branson Adams is coming in to punt it away for us.
And Sam Smith was our punter last year. He's graduated, so we have a new punter out there. Don't know if they're going to return the punts or not.
No, they don't usually. He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Man, a good
wow.
punt.
What a punt.
All the way back to the 25.
Guys, during warm-ups, we saw the punting team out on the field, and they were regularly hitting anywhere from 45, sometimes 50-yard punts. So no surprise there by Branson Adams.
By the time he's a senior,
yeah,
we're going to see 40-yard punts consistently.
Yeah, that was a good-looking punt. So the Dogs' first drive, Frank, stalls out, and we punt it away.
And that was
aided by penalties.
10, 20, 30, 45-yard punt. All right, let's see. Number 7 is that him, number 7 or 2?
2.
Number 2, that's Garrison Edwards. And he has 2 receivers out to the right, 1 man to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Going to hand it off to him. He's going to be hit at the 25 and keeps his feet moving and gets it out to the 29, 30-yard line. Second down and 5. They're getting right up on the ball. Going to give it off again. He's off to our right side. He's got some running room. He's inside Cedartown's territory and goes out of bounds.
That's number 4.
At the 42-yard line.
Javarius Warner, junior running back. First down for the Troup Tigers inside of Bulldog territory.
All right, Edwards in the shotgun. He's going to give it off again, number 8, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward to the 40-yard line, picked up 2 yards on the play to be second down.
Stopped by number 9, Chris Johnson on that play.
Joe, you better get used to saying that a lot. I think we're going to be calling his name a lot this season.
I think so.
Second play that Johnson's been a part of here on the defensive side of things.
All right, Edwards in the shotgun. Hands it off again. No, he's running it. He's got some running room. He's going to go in for the touchdown.
We got suckered down on that. He thought he was going to hand it off.
40 yards, 40-yard touchdown.
He pulled it out, and just ran around the right end. Had a lane there, Frank.
He certainly did. All right. Troup goes up by the score of 6-0, and Cedartown, we're not even going to put a team out there on defense for the extra point.
Number 30 out there to kick it. McCarty Harrelson, junior kicker.
The kicking game, usually there's no rush, so. But what stops them from going for a 2-point conversion?
There's the snap to hold the kick. It's up. It's good. And they lead 7-0.
Yeah, that might be a pre-agreed upon thing where we're going to kick extra points, and that's all we're going to do. 7:53 to go in the first quarter. Troup strikes first, 7-0. They go down the field quickly.
No passing on that series. It was all running right up the middle, right off the tackle.
Edwards with a 40-yard touchdown, and number 8, Trent Hodo.
And they set that up, Frank. They handed it off every time. And then he pulled it out with a wide open side on the right-hand side of the offense and had a lane all the way.
Dogs back out there, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Again, no kickoffs.
All right, Mosley's in the shotgun. Two receivers out to the right, one man in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off, and he's hitting the backfield. It's going to be thrown for about a half-yard loss.
That was Jamil Frederick, a returning starter from last year. Unable to get free, loses a yard on the play, Frank.
I don't know if you saw that slot man was actually between the end and the tackle right up almost on the line.
Uh-huh.
For those wanting to see video of this, we're unable to do so tonight, but we will have video for you for the Rockmart Cedartown game in a couple of weeks. Looking forward to being back home for that.
All the rain is that was around us and over top of us is gone. All right, Mosley's in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to the right. And Mosley's going to run it, and he's going to run out of bounds at the line of scrimmage, but I think he got hit out of bounds.
Yeah, he did, Frank. Flag on the play, and it's right there where he went out.
Yeah.
That's a big break for Cedartown, Frank, because he was going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that flag will give us a first down, I would think.
That coach is probably just sick of it because, you just have to tell your kids, when you get to the sideline, you got to stop.
But I think it's no-touch quarterback, too. Yeah, personal foul on Troup. First down, Cedartown.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's going to move it all the way out to that's a 10-yard penalty. Moves it out to the 44.
Personal foul on the defense. 15-yard penalty.
It's a personal foul, just 10 yards now.
At the 44-yard line.
No, that came from 29.
Yeah, so that's 15.
That's 15. All right, Mosley's in the shotgun, going to give it off. Number 12, Frederick has it again. He's hitting the backfield again. He's still running. He's going to go down about behind the 40.
Sam, did he run into his own man and trying to sweep to the left?
Yeah, it looks like he did. And then, of course, he got swallowed up by that entire defensive line, it looked like, from Troup. They just came crashing down on top of him.
That's going to be a loss of 4.
No, it's a loss
of even more than that.
7. 6 or 7. 6. Loss of 6 from the 44 back to the 38-yard line. Mosley's in the shotgun. One receiver out to each way. And two-step drop. And they tackled him, which you're not supposed to do.
You're supposed to just touch him, and that kills the play.
And that's another loss back to the 30-yard line. We have the Grange Air Force going across the field.
A little late on the flyover.
The Canadian geese, they're everywhere right now.
It's time for them to go roost.
Yeah, go away. We don't want you here. This third down in, 25?
Yeah, third down in a long way. It's third down. They got
24.
24. All right, Mosley is going to look downfield. And
they touched him.
Quarterback is once again touched to the backfield.
You just can't, in a scrimmage like this, when you touch the quarterback, you just really don't. He doesn't need to run.
No.
It's 4th down and 19. 4th down and 29.
All right, Adams back in there to punt again for us. He had a 45-yard punt last time.
He dropped the punt, but again, the punting is not active. Number 20, had it been active, number 20, Martavius Howard was right there and would have picked up a fumble. But Troup County will take over on the other side. 4:46 to go here in the first quarter. We're just underway after an hour-and-a-half lightning delay here at Callaway Stadium in LaGrange, Cedartown, and Troup County in this preseason scrimmage. 7-0 lead for the Troup Tigers.
All right, Edwards has 3 receivers out to his left this time. 1 man in the backfield with him. And he's going to throw a little screen out here. And he made a really good move, made the first man miss. Number 20 came up and made the tackle for the Dogs.
Number 23 for the Bulldogs, Hunter Waters. A gain of 5.
Martavius Howard made that tackle. Edwards going to hand it off to the back again. He made a man miss at the line of scrimmage. He got a first down, and he's down to about the 41-yard line.
They're in a no-huddle offense.
First down, Tigers.
Not giving us time to adjust.
Oh, he threw it out here to the left again, and number 3 was trying to block our guy. He had a hold of our guy.
Ty Doolane is the number 4. Stop that one.
But Dulaney had a hold of the receiver, and there's a loss on the play. It's going to be second down and 10. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 man in the backfield with Edwards. Edwards going to sprint out to the right. Look, he's going to...
He tripped over his own man.
Number 11 made the tackle, but he is a...
Yeah, Monte Hurd.
Number 4 made the tackle, but he's a LaGrange.
Zavarius Warner.
Troup. He's a Troup player.
He cut his feet out from under him.
Yeah.
So third down and 10, 2 plays of no gain.
Art Edwards has 3 receivers out here to the left, and he's going to give it to the tailback, and he's right through the line, and he's going to go for a touchdown.
I mean, he punched his way right through there, and once he got free into the secondary, there was no catching him. He just turned on the afterburners, went down the far sideline, and easily scored for the Troup Tigers, and they go up 13-0. One thing we have seen, guys, we have not been able to get to their quarterback. He has been handing the ball off or throwing the ball pretty quickly. Here's the extra point try, and it's up and good. 14-0 Troup leads with 2:57 to play here in the first quarter. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back with more football in just a moment.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
All right, we just ran a play. Mosley rolled out to his right and overthrew the receiver. Now it's second down and 10. 2 receivers out to his right, 1 man to his left. They're going to give it off to the tailback, and he's going to be hit in the backfield.
Number 6, Jacoby Dorsey on the carry. First to arrive for the Tigers, number 22,
Jacoby Dorsey gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more, and it's going to be third down and 10 for the Dogs.
The play failed the game. It's third down and 10.
You know what, Joe, we've only had 2 or 3 practices in pads And I hate to say it, but it looks like it. All right, 2 receivers out each way. And Mosley's touched in the backfield for a 10-yard loss. Number 23 got through there. Looks like
nobody touched him, I don't think.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, scrimmages, you're not going to show everything you've been working on or got, especially for the first game, especially when you're opening up with your cross-county rival.
Absolutely.
Well, the offensive lineman we got tonight, number 53, Tyler Wade, and number 56, Eli Carter, number 59, Jaden Dowda, number 65, Levi Finstra, number 73, T.J. Walker.
All right, Adams hits one again. It goes all the way back to the 35. 35 from the 20.
40-yard punt again.
You can say all you want to about how
45.
45.
The offense really hasn't been able to click yet, and we've had some. But I tell you what, punting has definitely been
but we got a punter.
Bright spot. We do.
We got a punter.
That will help you in a ball game flip the field. That's
sure. Right. I mean, we were on our 20, and now they're on their 35. All right, Edwards, 2 men out to his left, and he gives it inside. The running back's got it. He's across the 40, across the 50, and he's down at Cedartown's 49-yard line. That doesn't look good to give up 16 yards on first down. Now, I'm used to us gaining that. All right.
Handoff goes to Javarius Warner for Troup County, and he'll gain about 7 yards.
This time after being brought down by number 4, Ty Delaney. It's second down and 4.
Ty Delaney on the takedown there.
All right, Edwards. 2 receivers out to the left. Give it to the guy in the backfield. We had him in the backfield and missed him.
He gets free, though, and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
We actually picked up 1.5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
A gain of 1 yard. It's 3rd down and 3.
Inside of a minute now, 37 seconds now to go in the first quarter.
2 receivers out to the left, and we get Cedartown jumping off sides. And that's something we didn't do last year.
Well, it looks like they were trying to pull us offside. There's a little different cadence in their count. I'm noticing our defensive line. They're standing up, so the offensive line is getting to their body and can block them.
Yep. All right. The quarterback takes off to the left this time, and he slides down. He picked up 2 yards on the play.
He slides down after a gain of 2. It's 2nd down and 8.
Oh, man, we just don't know what's going.
Well, they're trying to substitute, and with them not doing a huddle, it doesn't give them time.
And if they don't substitute, we can't. And number 50,
we were bringing in several different linemen then, and we just didn't have a chance to get set.
They call false start on our illegal procedure on Troup. That's going to send it back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty. Makes it 2nd down and 13.
I think the quarterback had called for the snap, and not all of them were set, and none of Cedartown was set. All right, give it off to the tailback, and he's hit on the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, number 9 for the Dogs.
Chris Johnson
again. A great tackle, good form tackle.
At the end of the first quarter, Troup leads 14-0 back after this 60-second break.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
Back here to the start of the second period, Cedartown, or second quarter, Cedartown trails Troup 14-0. Sam, Branch, down to you. Sam, what's going on down there on the sidelines right now?
Well, just a lot of talk, I think, between the coaching staff to figure out where we're missing and what's going on. We're not getting any type of push up front on the defensive line or on the other side of the ball. It doesn't look like we're getting any push on the offensive line either, which is, of course, not letting any of those run plays develop or giving Mosley any time to throw the ball.
Try to throw the ball there to number 4, Javarius Warner, off his fingertips and incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 13.
Number 53 was holding on that.
Check that, 4th down and 13. We haven't seen a holding penalty yet, guys, have we? There's been a few.
Well, he took our defensive guy down to the ground, laid on top of him.
Yeah, he did.
That's holding, so.
In the most literal sense.
Yeah.
Well, this will be the first drive for Troup that has fizzled out.
And this is the first punt for them.
Cardi Harrelson, Frank, number 30, is in there to punt it away.
Who is that back for us? Number 6?
Be number 8, Waddell.
All right, Bryant Waddell is standing on the 11-yard line waiting on the punt.
Low snap.
And he catches it on the 10.
The kick by McCarty Harrelson is down inside the 10-yard line by number 9 for the Bulldogs, Chris Johnson.
Are they going to spot that ball on the 10? Yep.
Well, we've had a couple of good punts, and they just punted one really good.
11:50 go in the first half. Troup County leading 14-0.
Sounds like Troup has accepted the cowbells like Pepperell.
First and 10 at the 10, and now we got a
procedure penalty against the dog.
Oh. Penalties have been not good.
First down and 15 from the 5-yard line.
I'll push it back 5 yards. First and 15 from the 5.
All right, from the 5-yard line.
Mosley standing on the goal line. Shotgun.
2 receivers to the left. Give it off inside. The ball's on the ground. And they recover it on the 1.
People on the play. Recovered by the Tigers.
They recovered that for a touchdown? No, I don't think so.
No, it looks like they're going to mark it right at the 2, maybe the 1-yard line. It actually, the
1 yard
first
line.
attempt to recover, it squirted out from everybody, and then it was recovered on the second attempt by number 10 for the Tigers.
So the first turnover goes Troup's way.
All right, Troup comes out, has split receivers, one to the right, one to the left. Running the inside route on the cornerback.
Hey, spike the ball. Right? You can't do that in high school.
No, you can't.
Yeah, now they threw the flag.
Quarterback threw a little laser beam pass there. Yeah, there is a penalty down there for that.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, it should be. Be assessed on the kickoff.
Well, it wouldn't be assessed on the kickoff today because there is no kickoff.
But maybe they'll mark it, you know, rather than starting on the 30, they'll
That's true.
start on the 40.
All right, we should be starting on the 45.
15 yards.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Well, here comes the extra point for Troup to make it 21-0.
And you know,
it's good.
It's been so hot, practice. You know, they've been getting out there and getting ready like at 5 o'clock in the morning. Troup has an indoor practice field. It's probably air conditioned. And so they've probably gotten more snaps.
All three high schools in Troup County have indoor facilities. LaGrange, I think, was the last one to get it on their campus, and it's a luxury that schools these days have, and unfortunately, Polk County does not. Polk County schools do not. But the good news about this drive is that Cedartown is going to be in outstanding field position at the 45-yard line.
I'd like to see White, if he had time, you know, some time to drop back and throw a bomb like he did in the spring game. He threw several long passes.
First down, Cedartown.
We need another player on this side to block because they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. We've only got 3 on this side. All right, running a sweep. Number 25 has picked up 5 yards. He goes out of bounds at the 50.
Rohan Kent there on the sweep to the right, Frank. And one of our better-looking runs tonight. Gains 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
It said he stepped out of bounds on the 48. So a 3-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 7. Mosley gives it off to the tailback. He's running. He's got some running room. He's down the left side.
Jamil Frederick.
And he's going to be run out of bounds at the 7 or 6 yard line. 7 yard line.
That's the first down for Cedartown in this game. And it was a big one, a big run for Jamil Frederick down the near side. And it's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
All right, Frederick lines up behind the quarterback this time. Going to give it to him. He's going outside. He's going to be tackled for no gain.
That was Frederick again trying to go around the right tackle again, Frank. And Troup snuffed that one out. He does gain a little bit, but not much. 2nd and goal from the 7.
All right.
Early movement.
Timeout. Troup. All right, Troup calls timeout with 10-11 to go here in the first half. We'll be back after a 60-second break.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember, Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioning service or repair. Think Cedartown Automotive. The fine folks at Cedartown Automotive are serious about their job and ready to help you get your car prepared for the months ahead. So why not stop by Cedartown Automotive today on East Avenue in Cedartown? That's Cedartown Automotive. Call them at 770-749-5040 or go by and see them at 107 East Avenue in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Mosley gives it to Frederick, and he is in there for the touchdown. Touchdown Cedartown with 10:05 to go here in the first half.
Sorry, Joe.
Hey, that's all right. Somebody opened up the hole on that right side, and just as soon as he got through, he got hit, flipped up, but he, crossed the goal line.
Number 73 on that side for Cedartown is T.J. Walker, and he looks like a hoss. There's a snap to hold the kick. It's up and good. Adams kicks it through for the Dogs, and it's 21-7. All right. Troup is going to start at the 30-yard line.
Guys, Jamil Frederick in that drive put the team on his back, went down there. He had every single play for gain on that particular run and got there and made no secret that that's who we were going to give the ball to. And Frederick able to get into the end zone for the score. And Cedartown's on the board now with 10:05 to play here in the first half.
All right, Edwards looking inside. We got a man in the backfield, and he touched him.
Ollie West.
Who is that? Ollie West makes a tackle for, that's about a 5 or 6 yard loss. 6 yard loss. Moves the ball back to the 24. All right, this time they have 4 receivers out, 1 to the left, 3 to the right. He rolls out to the right, throws it inside, and it's incomplete. Looked like he tried to throw it to number 7. Number 7 he just watched it go by. You see that, Joe?
Yeah, I did. There's when the ball got to where you hit the ground, there's nobody around.
All right, 3 receivers out to his right. This time, 1 man to his left, 1 man in the backfield. That's number 4, who's run the ball really well for him. That's Warner. Edwards puts a man in motion. Now he goes back in motion. He rolls out to the right this time. Fires, and it's intercepted by Cedartown's number 3.
That's Jaden Johnson with the interception. He got tackled. His helmet flew off on the tackle, but what a great pick there by Johnson.
That's what Cedartown defense is supposed to look like.
Absolutely.
All right, the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line.
Jalen Johnson with the interception there to turn the tide, and Cedartown's going to has a chance to get themselves right back into this ball game. Down by 2 scores, a touchdown would put us down by 1 score. And it's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. And a new quarterback in for Cedartown.
Yeah, number
20.
Number
23.
Rohan Kent.
Direct snap to him.
That wild dog snap.
Wild dog snap. We ran a little bit of this in the spring game, and Sam, you may remember that. Joe, you may remember that. We did run the wild dog a few times, and Rohan Kent was the guy who ran it.
All right, we lost a yard, so we need to put a hat on somebody on that offensive line. All right, Kent's in there. He's going to roll out to the right this time, and he's going to be run down.
That great pursuit on him. He had the outside open for a split second, but their pursuit, they're fast.
He'll lose a yard. 3rd down and 12.
That's the reason you need to turn it up and run north and south and not east and west.
Correct.
Because you don't get any points for going out of bounds. All right, Mosley back in there. 2 receivers out to each way, left and right. Mosley's going to throw it.
Hey, there
was holding at least in a couple of places. They had a hold of
number 8.
Yeah, Bryant Waddell, the wide receiver.
Well, it's like he was hugging him there about the 10-yard line. And no flag.
Okay, let's try a field goal.
Looks like Branson Adams will be coming in there to attempt the field goal.
He's going to put the ball down on the
27.
27. This will be a 37-yard attempt. There's the snap to hold the kick. It's up.
It looks good.
Hey.
Yep.
It is good.
Right. Hey, he could have made it 47 one, I think.
Right.
On that
21 to 10. With 7:44 to go here in the first half, and Troup will get it 1st and 10 on their own 30 once again.
Dogs defense, though, actually kind of.
We played better in the second quarter than we did in the first quarter.
We did. And I think it was certainly evident on that last possession. Looks like the rain has started to fall again out there. Hopefully the lightning will stay away from us, but Troup is ready to go on offense. One thing I've noticed, guys, Troup has done a lot tonight is they get to the line and they go quick, and they've gone no huddle just about the whole time.
What's the referee stay doing? He was standing in the backfield keeping them from going. All right, now here we go. We're ready to go now. 2 receivers to the right, 1 man to the left. Edwards going to give it off to the tailback. He's running over there. Oh!
Tackle by number 13 for the Dogs. Jamil Frederick.
He got 6 yards on the play.
6 yards. It's 2nd down and 4.
Give it off to him again. He's off the left tackle. Got a 1st down. The ball is out to the 42-yard line.
Cedartown's Dalton Trammell was the first one to make contact with him.
Two receivers to the right, 1 man to the left. Almost snapped over his head, and he's running out to the right again. And, boy, we just barely got him on the 39. He falls forward to the 39.
Touchdown-saving tackle right there.
Our right defensive tackle is getting hooked. Reason opening up that
play,
left side.
Every play.
Yep. They either got to move him out some or let him immediately spin out when the ball snapped.
He's running it up the middle this time. He's got some running room. He's going to break away and go inside. And he runs it in for the touchdown.
Javarius Warner.
From 38 yards, touchdown.
Once again, Javarius Warner, he has been a thorn in our side tonight. That touchdown makes it 27-10 with 6:53 to go in the first half. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good.
28-10 with 6:53 to go in the first half. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, we give it off to number 12, Frederick, and he's got about 6 yards on the play. That was a good run. That was pretty good blocking.
Yeah, and he picked up a couple extra yards after spinning away from the tackler.
Give him 6.5 yards. So it's second down and about 3.5. All right, Mosley in the shotgun, and we're going to give it off to number 6 and
Jacoby Dorsey.
And they're not marking him with any yardage at all.
No gain.
I think they got him.
They're going to give him a yard.
Yeah, gave him a half a yard. The ball's out to the 37.
3rd and 3 now for the Dogs. Again, the rain has started back.
It's raining pretty good down here now, Andrew.
Yeah. We left the ponchos in the car.
2 receivers out to the right. And Mosley's going to give it off to Frederick again. No, that's number
Jacoby
6.
Dorsey.
Jacoby Dorsey, and Jacoby has a first down off the right tackle.
Sam, it shouldn't last long. Looking at the radar.
Sam's a trooper.
Absolutely.
I have a golf umbrella in my truck if you want to go get it.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm afraid by the time I get there and get back, it'll be over.
You're probably right.
He'll probably get more wet going back to the car than you would where you are now.
All right, 1st and 10 for Cedartown on the 43-yard line.
It is pouring right now.
All right, Mosley throws the ball out here to Johnson. It's intercepted by number 20.
24.
I think that was a wet ball that he threw, and it just didn't go exactly.
Jordan Banks intercepts it for Troup County.
4:54 left to go in the first half.
That's the second turnover by the Bulldogs today. We fumbled one inside the 5-yard line, and then that's the first pick we've thrown. 3 turnovers in the game. 2 for Cedartown, 1 for Troup. The Dogs throw our first interception of this game. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Troup inside Bulldog territory at the 42.
All right, Edwards has 2 receivers out to the left. One man to the right. He's got a tight wing over on the left side. And they're going to give it to the tailback, and he's not going to get anywhere this time.
Tackled by number 45 for the Dogs. Good tackle. That's Everett Perkins, a junior.
Everett Perkins, his first year on the team, I think. And, of course, a great baseball player for the Bulldogs.
2 receivers out to the left, 1 man to the right. Give it to the tailback again. He's running straight up the middle.
Tackled by number 9 for the Dogs. Chris Johnson.
It'll be a first down for the Tigers. And no huddle. And I think we have timeout.
Yeah, number 55 had his helmet knocked off, and they didn't give him enough time to put his helmet on.
And we don't have a 55 on the roster.
So tonight, that's going to be Will Worthington wearing
Okay,
number 55
I was thinking
tonight
that might
for
be
the
the
Dogs.
case.
Yep.
So the Dogs continuing that tradition here this season. Give goes to Warner. Warner, the running back, again, blasts up the middle and gets another Troup County first down.
Number 6 got hit on the leg, and he's getting up slowly. No, number 9.
Will's getting double teamed every play, Joe.
And Hale, number 64, is grabbing his jersey.
Number 9.
Culpepper.
Takes it up the middle. Picks up 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5.
They say his forward momentum was stopped at the 10-yard line.
Timeout, Cedartown.
Timeout, Cedartown.
So the Dogs call timeout with 3:38 to play in the first half. We'll take a 60-second break and be back after this.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, 2 receivers out to the left. Edwards in the shotgun. 1 man in the backfield with him. Give it off to him. He's running. He's going to be hit on the 9-yard line. Falls in there to the 8.
It's right on the line. It's going to mark him short, a yard short, 3rd down and 1.
All right, Edwards in the shotgun again.
Bad
the ball is snapped underneath him. And he falls on it back at the 28-yard line.
Wow. 3rd down and 1, and the bad snap. And again, it's the rain is coming down so hard right now. It's making everything slick out there. The football's getting slick. The ground's getting slick.
This half-level snap pushes the ball back to the 26.
So it's going to be 4th down.
And number 30 is going to go in there and try a field goal for them. That's McCarty Harrelson. He is a junior. Snap to hold the kick. Gets up. And it is good. A 40-yard field goal.
Our new score, the Cedartown Bulldogs 10, the Troup Tigers 31.
Troup cashes in the turnover. Gets 3 out of it.
That'd be good for them. I mean, they got a good field goal kicker too. Adams is just a sophomore, and he'll have 3 years in his high school career. I hope that he turns out to be a good one. There goes a duck.
Literally was at field level. I mean,
All right, Mosley is rolling out to the right, throws, and he's got a man. Chris Johnson has it, and he goes out of bounds on the 35.
But they're keeping the clock running, and his forward progress stopped before he got out of bounds, Frank.
It's second down and 5.
It's not raining as hard as it was in Atlanta that one time, but it's raining pretty good.
Yeah. All right. And that state championship game, that was the hardest I've ever seen it rain. All right, Mosley's going to roll out to his left. He's going to run the ball. Oh, he's going to be touched at the 50-yard line.
First down.
If this is not touch,
that's a touchdown.
Football, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
They might grab a hold of his jersey, but he's going to pull ahead. He had such momentum going. It's going to be right at midfield, first down.
And he's, Mosley's got some good speed.
The kid, though, that helped keep that play alive was Jamil Frederick. Threw a heck of a block in the backfield to allow Mosley to get around to that left side.
What happened, all the defense they were going to the right. Mosley rolls out to his left. That's a good play. All right, Mosley is going to roll out to his right this time. And he's going to run the ball, and he's going to be touched after he picks up a yard.
Well, again, you can add about 5 yards to that run, probably, if he doesn't get tagged to stop the play.
Well, maybe or maybe not.
Well,
because that defensive back could have gone for his head too.
Could have. We're inside 30 seconds to go in the half.
Second down and 9. The ball is on the 49, and the clock is running. All right, Mosley's going to look down the field, throws it, and it's intercepted.
There was a flag thrown before that play. It must have been on the offense, and it might be a pick 6 here.
No, he's out.
Pass by Mosley is intercepted by number 14, Jadarian Max.
I thought he slipped out of bounds over here on the near side, but I don't think they called him out.
Yeah, he did.
Well, that referee right there was
the clock has run out in the half, but the official is talking about there was the flag there thrown. Illegal shift, maybe, or no? It's a legal procedure.
There ain't no such a thing as a legal procedure on the defense.
That penalty is declined.
They didn't. He stepped out of bounds because they're not putting in the score.
They haven't put it on the scoreboard.
Huh?
They ran off the clock on the half. At halftime, it is Cedartown Bulldogs 10 and Troup Tigers 31.
So both teams head to the locker room. And we will step aside. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and talk about this first half. I imagine both teams will have maybe not as much time for halftime as they might during a regular game, but we'll take a 2-minute break and come back and talk about it after this here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer. And that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Welcome back. We're at halftime here at Callaway Stadium in LaGrange, Cedartown and Troup County, and the Troup Tigers lead 31-10 over the Cedartown Bulldogs. Let's go down the sideline. Sam Branch is down there trying to stay out of the rain. And Sam, I don't know if you've heard a lot of talk down there, but Cedartown a little slow to get the offense going, and we've had a few mistakes with turning the ball over. But your assessment there of that first half?
Well, I've tried to take as much advantage of getting close to the coaching staff during the huddles as I can. But, of course, that's still a good ways off. But I think the big thing here is we're just missing assignments. It looks like, that on several of the blunders that we've had, just wrong place, wrong time, wrong play. And so I know that that's going to be something that they're going to talk about once they go into, the locker room here during this halftime period. Just ensuring and reassuring that everyone understands their assignments for the plays. And so I think that that's something that, of course, they'll work on over the next week and a half and leading up to that Rockmart game. But other than that, we've had some drives. Of course, the big touchdown drive there by Jamil Frederick that ran that one in. It seems like that we were able to get a lot of push up front on the offensive line, and that's something that we've struggled with in previous drives. Defensively, it's kind of the same thing, although I'm hearing a lot of the players now, they're going to say this a lot, whether it's happening or not, but you're hearing from a lot of the defensive players from the Bulldogs that they're getting held quite a bit on the offensive line, and that's why they're able to get such a push up front. But it just seems like that we've just got to make some adjustments and ensure that we all know what our assignments are and where we're supposed to be.
So just to confirm, you're seeing the same thing and they're seeing the same thing that we are, that there's some holding penalties that aren't getting called on the line. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. A lot of the players, when they're coming off, I know on one of the touchdown runs in particular, Chris Johnson immediately signaled that he was being held. I've heard some of the guys over on the sideline talk about that they are being held. Now, I have not heard the coaching staff address that. That's just the chatter between the players, but it does look like that there's quite a bit of holding going on the offensive line that's just not getting called.
Well, and another aspect of this game that I think we can talk about and go on the positive side of things is I really feel the play of Wyatt Mosley tonight has been really good. He's been able to, when he's been able to get free, he'll roll out to the right. He's had some running plays, and I made the comment earlier, I think if we're not playing tag football with him, he's going to have a few more yards than he does, and perhaps he might have even had a chance to make some really big plays happen.
Yeah, I agree. The play from Mosley has been pretty good so far. He's had a couple of miscues throwing the football, the one interception. I agree with Joe Mack from my point of view. Now, you guys had a lot better perspective than I did, but it simply just looks like maybe that was a case of a slippery football where it just slipped out of his hands and he just did not get enough on the ball. Now, the interception that was on my side of the field further down, that just looks like he threw it into triple coverage, and the receiver was also on the wrong page when that went down. And so a couple of turnovers by Mosley. We had the fumble in the backfield that would set Troup up on about the 1.5, 2 yard line that would, of course, result in a touchdown. But I've been happy with him. He's making some good decisions, I think, when it's time to tuck the ball and run. He's also looking for those open receivers. A couple of plays with some of the throws, I feel like the coaching staff maybe wanted him to hit those a little quicker, maybe release the ball a little sooner, or at least that's what it was sounding like coming from the sidelines. But again, I think early on, you're looking at a Wyatt Mosley that did not get a lot of playing time last year at all. Of course, Isaiah Johnson was our starting quarterback last year, and he was take 95% of the snaps. Mosley would only come in a few games. One of those, of course, was the Cartersville game when Isaiah would get hurt. But I think to see this junior kind of progress, as watching him as a middle school quarterback, which I had the luxury of doing, up to now his junior year, and now the man under center for the Bulldogs. I like what I'm seeing so far, and Andrew, he's only going to get better as the year goes on.
I believe it, and you were right, though. Wyatt got thrown into the deep end, so to speak, last season when Johnson got hurt in the Cartersville game, and even at that point did pretty well. And then, of course, he got to start for the game the following week against the Woodland Wildcats. He's looked good. I really feel like some of our playmakers, Chris Johnson has looked really good today. Of course, Jamil Frederick. Let's talk about him for a moment. Jamil Frederick able to really march the team down the sidelines, really himself in that one touchdown drive that we had. He looked really good heading down the field.
He did. Frederick has looked good also, with the help from that offensive line. That kind of created some openings for him to get free. I've also liked what I've seen out of Jacoby Dorsey, which is a name that we know that we're going to be calling quite a bit. I also like what I see out of Ty Dulaney. That's a newcomer. You guys mentioned it when you were going through the roster. That's a newcomer to this Cedartown squad. Not a newcomer to Cedartown per se, but to this Bulldog team. And he has already been a big player so far for the Dogs, and his impact is being felt. I also like what I see out of some of the folks that we didn't call their names a lot last year, especially the kid wearing number 13 for the Dogs on the defensive side. Dalton Trammell has been all over the place defensively, and he's filling some pretty big shoes. If you remember, and I know the Bulldog faithful do, Sam Smith wore that number 13 and patrolled kind of that middle part of the defense playing linebacker. And he could hit you like a ton of bricks. Mm-hmm. It felt like you were getting hit by a Freightliner, would be my guess. Now, thankfully for you and I, we didn't, or we're not on the receiving end of any of those hits. But I've been impressed with Dalton. Of course, Chris Johnson, what can you say about Johnson? He's also been everywhere as far as the defensive side of the ball. We've seen him get involved some offensively as well. We know we're going to continue to see we're going to continue to be able to see Chris Johnson be involved. Up front, because some of the names that we don't call a lot, but they deserve to have their names called. Of course, big number 55 tonight, number 77 normally, but that's Will Worthington, the sophomore defensive lineman. He is going to be in every single play that he can. He's going to be a part of this Bulldog defense. Jaden Dowda, of course, he's getting the start tonight. The center for the Dogs, the junior. He missed a lot of last season, Andrew. I don't know if you remember or not, but he had some injuries that he was battling, and so there were some times where we didn't get to see Dowda, but he looks to be healthy, and he already, we've seen his impact on that center part of the interior part of that offensive line.
And also another positive thing we've seen has been the special teams play of Branson Adams. He's done a good job. His punting has been great. Haven't really seen any of the kickoffs because we haven't done any kickoffs today. It's been all starting at the 30-yard line or if it's penalty 45-yard line, which Cedartown was able to do in that touchdown drive that they went down the field. But, so far so good we've seen for Adams, only a sophomore for this Cedartown football team, able to do a good job kicking the ball for extra points and, of course, the punting as well. So good to see him do well on special teams, Sam.
Yep, two other names I want to mention that we're probably going to call quite a bit. We've called his name some, but that's Rohan Kent. He's one of those kids, again, that I got to see as a middle schooler really progress up through now in his junior year. He's going to run the ball quite a bit for us, I think. I think they'll start to balance Jamil Frederick with some help. And I think Rohan Kent is going to be one of those guys that's going to handle the ball when we're trying to switch up the play calling a little bit. Also a name that I think that we'll start to hear more that we called a lot when this kid was in middle school as well, and that's Chad Green. He played the linebacker position quite a bit during middle school. He's listed as a tight end and a linebacker on the roster now, and I think he's going to be a big part of that Cedartown defense as well.
I believe so. And, look at the score, 31-10. Yeah, that's not the score you want, but and again, it being a preseason scrimmage, you're not so concentrating on the score as you are concentrating on seeing what is happening on the field as far as plays goes. And I think the first quarter, Cedartown was just getting their feet wet. They were kind of sloppy with a few things going on. But again, you have to remember, this is the first time this team has gotten on the field against a different team. They've only been in pads, for 4 days before today, or 5 days if you count Friday, of course, today being a Saturday night. But, yeah, I mean, really, this team, with all the changes that have occurred, you have to think about that. And these are just high school kids, too, that are trying to, get something going. You got a new offensive scheme out there with a new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. So you got a lot of changes out there, a lot of things you have to deal with. And, I think they've been able to adapt a little bit as the game has gone on. We've seen Cedartown improve, and I think that's all you can ask for in a scrimmage.
I think you're right. Again, the score 31-10, even though they've erased the score from the scoreboard, but the score here at the half, and you don't put as much attention, just like you said, Andrew, you don't put as much attention on what that scoreboard says. I think what you put more attention to is the execution and the consistency. Can you execute the plays, and can you do it consistently? So far, the Dogs have, struggled in the first quarter, like you said, and then in that second quarter, we were able to get some things going our direction, both offensively and defensively. So I think that they'll try to continue cleaning up some of those things, not worry about the scoreboard, just worry about the plays on the field and putting together long drives that, result in points. But right now, execution and consistency probably are the two keys that we would love to see in this second half.
Well, I just didn't notice when you mentioned that, looking up at the scoreboard, they have erased the score, so it is 0-0. I don't know if that's by mistake or if that's by design, but we'll find out here in a few minutes. So, of course, our opponent in a couple of weeks as we start the season will be against the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Rockmart played last night against Bremen, and they tied Bremen 21-21 at their place. And I don't know if they had the type of delays that we have had tonight. They may have had about a 30-minute delay for that one, but, we're not the only ones dealing with delays tonight. I'm looking up at the scoreboard, and the Atlanta Braves and Cincinnati Reds are delayed up in Bristol. So they're having some weather up that way as well at Bristol Motor Speedway. And, they're going to get that game in because they spent a lot of money putting that track together for a baseball stadium, and some 80-something thousand fans there in Bristol will be up there. But here, of course, Cedartown and Troup County, at the end of one half, it was 31-10, and again, they have erased the scoreboard. But Sam, depending on what we do in the second half, I know a lot of times in scrimmages there's no holds bars, and you kind of can bend the rules a little bit. What are you looking for in the second half of this Bulldogs team?
Listen, I think that you just want to try to put some plays together, to put some drives together. Honestly, I think you can get, as small as that. Let's just see if we can put a couple of drives together.
Yeah,
you'd love for those to end, with points on the scoreboard, but I think you just want to hit your marks. I would love to see us try to air the ball out a little bit more. I'd like to see what Mosley can do. During the warm-ups, I was watching some of those progressions, and, he looked sharp. Of course, that's warm-ups when there's nobody on the other side of the ball from you. But I think he's got a pretty good arm. It looks like he's able to put a lot of zing on the ball and able to get it out there. So I'd like to see what he can do as far as, really airing the ball out. I think we already know what Jamil Frederick brings to the table. He's going to be a dynamic player for you. He's going to be able to make some guys miss. He's going to be able to lower his shoulder and just run over some guys. He's going to be able to make some plays out in the open. And so I think kind of where Jamil is going to line up for you. But how well will the offensive line hold up, and what will they be able to do to create those gaps and create those openings, and maybe even get to that second level of the defense to try to open the field up a little bit for Jamil. I'd also like to see us maybe try to get some of our secondary running backs in there, like the Rohan Kents, like the Jacoby Dorsey. We've seen them touch the ball some, but I'd like to see them really go after it. Another thing that I'd like to see on the other side of the ball, Andrew, is at some point, this defense has got to start getting some penetration and some pressure on the quarterback.
Yep.
I think you guys mentioned that, during that first half. No push up front off of the defensive line. Were we able to kind of start creating a little bit of pressure up front the further we went, especially into that second quarter of play? Yes, we were. But I'd like to see us, whether that's, call in some blitz, maybe that's mix up some of the coverage. I'm not sure, but I'd like to see us try to bring some pressure and see if we can get some penetration into that backfield.
And we really haven't had an opportunity to do that because they have been so up-tempo just about every play. And when they get up-tempo, they're moving down the field. We just don't have time to get our scheming in that way. And I think that's been kind of part of it here in this first half play.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
And one thing that I've noticed that we struggled with early in this game that I think we've already corrected, but that's going to be the timing from the end of the play offensively for the Dogs, for Wyatt to come over to the sideline, get the play, get back out to the team, and get that play called and snapped. We had that one delay of game penalty where we were just not out there. We've had a couple more that have run down to, 1, 2, 3 seconds. Now, that is Cedartown football. That's what we've come accustomed to seeing through the Jamie Abrams era, is we're really bleed that clock. But I think it's all about timing and understanding exactly how much time the coaching staff needs to give Wyatt for him to get back out to the huddle, get the play called, get everybody lined up, and get that thing run before we run into some laundry on the field.
Well, we've got just a few minutes left here before the second half begins. Troup County has emerged from the locker room. So we're going to take we'll take a 3-minute break this time, a 3-minute break, and we will return with the start of the second half here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioning service or repair. Think Cedartown Automotive. The fine folks at Cedartown Automotive are serious about their job and ready to help you get your car prepared for the months ahead. So why not stop by Cedartown Automotive today on East Avenue in Cedartown? That's Cedartown Automotive. Call them at 770-749-5040 or go by and see them at 107 East Avenue in Cedartown.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
Welcome back. We're just minutes, or just about a minute away from the start of the second half of play. Cedartown trails Troup 31-0. But Sam, I'm like you. I think we may be starting over on the scoreboard. They have yet to put the score back up there, so we may be erasing our scoreboard on our screen here, and we might just be playing two different games here.
Well, listen, and that might not be a bad idea. Just get these guys a mental reset and understand that we're starting from scratch here. It's a whole new ball game. Let's see what we can do in this, second half of play, and forget about the score that was on the board, and let's restart this thing at double zeros.
We'll just see how it goes. Troup is in the south end zone. Cedartown is on the sideline. And, you know, like I said, I believe after that first quarter, things were a little slow going, but the Dogs were able to improve upon a few things. Certainly not where you want to be, but again, the scrimmage is where you get all that stuff straightened out. Back up here at the booth with Frank Burgess, Joe McClendon, Andrew Carter, and Sam Branch on the sidelines. There's the horn to to end the halftime period, and we go to the third.
And Joe and I are feeling better because they cut off the dadgum air conditioner.
That air conditioner was something. So we're going to reset the scoreboard 0-0 as we head to the third quarter. And I hope we can call the rest of the game for you because the window is fogged over bad. And fogged over on the outside. But we will do our best. Cedartown is on the field, waiting for Troup to join.
Troup will have it going from north to south on the 30-yard line, and Cedartown will be on defense to begin the second half.
As I mentioned earlier, you know, the Braves are playing the Cincinnati Reds tonight at Bristol Stadium, or Bristol Motor Speedway, I should say, in
Bristol, Tennessee.
Yes, but their game got delayed. They haven't even started it yet. It was supposed to start, I think, about an hour ago, so they're in a weather delay up there.
Yeah, I believe it was a 7:15 first pitch on Fox.
Or like 2-hour delay then.
A little bit of a delay here getting things started in this second half. They put another minute and a half on the clock, but now
y'all,
here
it's
comes
late.
Troup.
It's late, y'all. Let's get it going. 8:53, full of a time.
Troup's going to have a new quarterback enter the game. It'll be number 13, Chase Mosley.
Another Mosley, eh?
I've got Mosley's playing quarterback for both teams.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's not the same Mosley.
Nope. Still waiting on the start of the period. Of course, they were letting that clock run out. Now they just put 12 minutes on the clock, and here we go in the third quarter.
All right, Mosley is going to give it off to the tailback. He's going to be hit in the backfield.
Number
he
11.
bounces off, and man, somebody came in there and he cleaned him up.
Monty Hurd, the running back on the carry.
Number 26.
Number 29, Chad Green.
Number 26 made first contact. Dayton McLean, but the runner slipped out of his grasp.
Second down and 10. Mosley hands it off to the tailback again. He's going around the end, and he gets across the line of scrimmage to about the 31 or 32, but that's it. Picked up 2 yards.
Tackled by number 11, Quentin Murphy.
Gain of 2. It's third down and 8.
All right, Mosley going to roll out to his left, and he's going to run it himself, and he's going to run out of bounds.
There's holding there on number 54, holding number 29. There's a flag on the play in the backfield. He actually tackled him as he's going through block. He grabbed him under the shoulder pads and pulled him down.
We don't want to back him up, Coach. Let's just.
How about fourth down?
Yeah. Let's make them punt it.
That's what they're discussing right now. Coach Atha wanted to know exactly where the spot was going to be. That way he can make his decision.
They ain't going to go for it on fourth down.
Not that deep.
No, not 8 yards, 4th and 8.
And they will decline the penalty.
They'll make it 4th and 4. No, he's fixing to mark the penalty.
Yep, now he's changed his mind. He originally said decline the penalty, and now he wants to back him up.
Holding on the offense.
That's going to back him up to about the 20-yard line. 21.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down
no,
and 19.
back it up to the 20.
It's 3rd down and 20.
20.
All right. This time Mosley has 2 receivers out to his left, 1 man to his right. He stands in the shotgun, looks to his right, throwing it over the middle. Ooh! And, he jumped out of the grasp, and coming in there to make the tackle is number 13.
He got hit hard when he first caught it by number 11.
Monty Hurd.
You know, he feels that. He's probably, where's the oxygen? Because he got the breath knocked out.
Guys, that's a dangerous pass. He just lobbed it up there. There's a lot of white jerseys in the midst of that, and they're lucky it wasn't picked off.
Number 13 made the tackle. I started to say Sam Smith, but that's Dalton Trammell.
So in the end, that decision to accept the penalty pays off, and now it'll force Troup to punt it from deeper in their territory.
Number 30 for Troup back to punt.
Is that number 13 deep for us?
Be number 17 for the Dogs.
All right,
Todd
number
Cochran.
17, Todd Cochran.
Yes.
Oh, and
Bad
the ball
snap.
goes through his hands, and we're going to tackle him on the 6-yard line. Bulldogs have it 1st and 10 on the 6.
Manny Holmes, number 18, the first guy to him. Makes the stop for the Dogs. Sets up Cedartown in good field position here.
That was not a great play by the Dogs. That was a bad snap by the center. And the punter picked the ball up on about the 1-yard line, and he got it back out to the 7. But the Dogs will have it 1st and 10 from Troup's 7-yard line.
And the windows are getting worse.
Yeah, yes, they are. They're not getting any better.
The Cedartown coaches are in the booth right next to us, and they can barely see it all. They were trying to wipe the fog off the window, but it's on the outside of the windows, and these windows do not open. It is 1st and goal for the Dogs here and a chance to score.
All right, Mosley has 1 man behind him. He's going to give it to him, and he's going to be hit in the backfield.
Lost
brought down.
2 yards.
That defensive end came from the left side. He didn't have anybody in front of him. And he made the tackle for a 2-yard loss.
Sam, could you see who got the handoff there?
It was number 36, Hayden Deaton, the senior, with the carry for the Dogs. Stop was made for the Tigers by number 15 as well as number 16.
That's Greg Houston and Braden Patrick there for the Tigers. 2nd and goal.
Is Mosley still the quarterback?
Yes.
Yep, Mosley's still the quarterback, and we're going to have offsides on the defense.
Well, we'll get that yardage back plus some.
Yep. That should put it on about the 3-yard line.
Be on the 4-yard line. It was on the 8, so half the distance there. Puts it right at the 4.
Yeah, run that clock.
Run it out.
This must be the second teamers playing. All right, Mosley going to give it to the tailback.
36.
Gets it inside the 5 down to about the 3. Maybe, the 3.
Tackle made by number 52 for your Tigers, Bryson Vermoni.
That was Hayden Deaton again on the carry for the Dogs. Frank talking about the clock. When I used to work at the church back in the day for Bob Holcomb, he used to tell me, start it quick, stop it slow, and let it run.
That's right. All right, Mosley has 2 receivers out, 1 to each side. 1 man in the backfield with him. He's going to give it to him. And he's going to get He's going to get caught in the backfield and drop for about a 5-yard loss.
It's Deaton again.
All the way back to the 9-yard line.
It's going to bring up 4th down. We're going to kick it, or are we going to go for it?
Andrew, it looks like we're going to go for it. Coach Eighth is sending Mosley back out onto the field. Stoppage in play, it looks like. Have an equipment timeout on the field.
Well, get him off the field and get somebody else in
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Let's go. 9 o'clock on the dot.
4th and goal.
Trips to the left and one to the right. Throw it, complete, 5, and tackled short of the goal line.
That was a good pass. Good call. I like that call.
Tried to go to Bryson Harlow there. He got the catch, but he was tackled short of the end zone, and that'll turn the ball over on downs.
That play doesn't result in what you wanted it to, but it was good execution in the backfield. Hayden Deaton picked up a pivotal block there to give Mosley a little bit of time to get that pass off.
Well, we couldn't score, so Troup gets it. 1st and 10 on their own 3-yard line. All right, Mosley hands it off, and that young man is running outside. He gets it out across the 5, maybe to the 6.
Number 18 on the carry, stop made for the Bulldogs by number 18, Manny Holmes, as well as number 56, Eli Carter in there on top.
Monty Hurd on the carry, a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
All right, Mosley is going to give it off to the tailback again. He goes right straight up the middle.
Yet it was number 18 on the carry. Number 45 for the Dogs, Everett Perkins, was in on the tackle. He was the first man to get to him.
All right, Mosley. Did we jump off that?
Yeah, we did.
All 3 of them.
That's not going to give them a 1st down, but it's going to make it 3rd and about 1.
Well, the interior defensive line should never jump off sides, because the ball is right at their nose.
Like it. I don't think it's going to make a difference, though.
It's on the outside. Joseph Bailey, who would normally be running our camera for us, he's going to wipe our window down for us so we can actually see what's going on outside.
Well, can he get up there? I mean,
I think he can.
There's people sitting there.
We'll see.
Number 18 on the carry for Troup. Run out of bounds for the Bulldogs by number 11, Quentin Murphy.
Yeah, thank you, Sam. We can't really see what's going on now.
That will pick up another 1st down for Troup County here. The 1st and 10 from the 22.
All right. Mosley, the ball was on the ground, and the young man, that number 69 was holding 12.
It's a low snap picked up and able to
We
get
did
a
have
little
a
bit
flag
of
on the play, though,
yardage.
Frank, so that might be the holding that you saw.
I mean, he tackled him.
Yep.
Yep. Where's he going?
So that'll back it up to the 13-yard line, Troup County.
Joseph can get a job as a window washer.
Yeah,
That's right.
We can see now. All right, there's Mosley's going to throw it down the far side. Did he catch it toward the corner of the? It is complete.
Catch made by number 17, Trey Dean. That'll get it back to the original line of scrimmage plus about 3. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for Troup.
That moves the ball out to the 26-yard line.
Quite a throw.
Mosley throws it out there again. Incomplete this time. Number 86 tried to get the ball. That was Spencer Cohen, but he couldn't make that catch. 3rd down and about 7. All right, there's the snap. He rolls out to the right. Number 30, man, that's a good hit, but you got to wrap him up.
First hit
They turn the air conditioner back on, Joseph.
1st and 10, and just dove ahead and got the 1st down right there at the sideline, and it will be just enough for a 1st. No, are they going to call him short? Surely not. Yep, I was about to say it looked like a 1st down to me. So clock is running, 4:43 to go here in the 3rd. Quarterback Mosley rushing to the right and got touched in the backfield for a loss.
Stop made for the Bulldogs by number 29, Chad Green, one of those names that we talked about during halftime.
Be a 5-yard loss.
Mosley picks it up off the ground, rolls out, fires. Like he was out of bounds.
Yeah, pass will be incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Frank. It's either there's no in between with this air conditioner.
No, there's not.
If it's on, it's frigid. If it's off, it's hot.
4:05 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Nobody scored in this quarter yet, have they?
No. 0-0.
All right, Mosley drops straight back.
Screen
he
pass.
Completes it. And then we look like we don't know how to block or tackle.
Number 3, Jaden Johnson able to tackle him in the secondary, but not before he was huge.
Remember, we came up with attack. He was hitting the back, so this is a flag on the 49-yard line. So it's coming back to that point and then penalized.
That was a clip or a hit in the back, blocking the back.
Yeah.
That was after the 1st down was. The 1st down marker was crossed. Yep. It's blocking the back. Oh, correct. That's going to bring it back, so it will not be a 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and. It's a scrimmage for the chain gang too.
Me.
3rd down and 4, 3, no 5.
Four. All right.
Oh, we jumped, but they didn't call it.
We didn't cross the neutral zone in high school. You get by it.
That was the nose man jumping early. That's complete up the middle for a 1st down for Troup. 40, 35. He's still on his feet. 30 to 25. Tackled out of bounds. Trey Dean catches it for Troup and runs it inside Bulldog territory.
He's down to the 25-yard line. 1st down Tigers.
All right, Mosley has the Tigers on the 31. There's the snap, going to give it off to the tailback, and he's going to get inside the 25 down to the 26. Actually, he got it down to the 23. All right, the ball is on the 28-yard line. No, the 23-yard line. Give it off to 29. He goes straight up the middle. He's got a first down near the 15.
And that hole was wide open.
Jordarius Williams, the running back, number 29 for the Tigers.
Garnett Day comes back in for the Cedartown at nose man. All right, that time they may have lost a yard or no gain.
Number 18 on the carry for Troup. Lots of Bulldogs in on that stop.
Mosley rushes to his right, going to run with it, and I thought he got tagged in the backfield, but he will get taken down after gaining about 2 yards, guys. So it's going to bring up third down and looks like 6. He ran out of bounds to stop the clock, so it's 122.
Right. Mosley has 2 to this side, and he's rolling out to the left, looking down the field, and it's knocked down by number 17.
That's a good job there by Todd Cochran to knock that ball down. And if he doesn't do that, Sam, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, you got that right. Cochran moving over from that middle linebacker position and was able to just get over there and get a hand up, knock that one away. That'll bring up fourth down.
You know, we can look on the scoreboard and see the game better than we can
from up here. Yeah, we don't.
If you look back this way, that window's open. It's real clear.
Yeah. So Troup is going to attempt a field goal here. Cedartown is not. They don't put their special teams out there for kicks.
All right, Harrelson, snap, hold the kick. It's up.
Got it.
And it's good.
So that'll be a 3-0 lead now for the Troup Tigers here in the second half. Again, they reset the score to start the second half. And Troup leads with 1:17 to go in the third.
The Bulldogs had the ball inside the 10-yard line and couldn't score. This is really the first time we've had the ball since then.
Even though Troup was able to move the ball down the field with a big play or two, I really feel like the Cedartown defense really bowed up there toward the end of that drive and held them to a field goal. So good job there by the Cedartown D, and the Dogs going to bring in some new personnel here.
Quentin Murphy is the new quarterback, and he's going to give it off to the tailback, and he gets hit in the backfield.
Quentin Murphy, a sophomore for the Bulldogs. The clock runs to under a minute to go here in the third.
There's new linemen in there, too. This is a whole new crew, it looks like. At number 51, Tanner Zimmerman.